Are your career goals still relevant? Can you feel what it would be like to achieve your goal? Can you really imagine what it would be like to attain that goal, to be there, to feel it in 4D? Actually really imagine what difference it would make to your life, where you would be, what it would feel like. That vision is so important because that's what enables you to make the plan, to take the steps and the action to achieve it. It's the motivation that actually pulls you forward to achieving your goal. Because sometimes what happens is that we feel we should be doing something, that we actually, for some reason, have a belief that we need to attain a certain goal. Or perhaps earlier in your career, you set upon a path that somebody else suggested. Or you're comparing yourselves to others in your sphere and feel that you should be achieving what they're achieving. If this is the case with you, then perhaps you want to think again. Because your career goal should be yours. Yeah, it should be your goal. When we're tied to perhaps old goals, they can be really hard to let go because we put all our time and effort into achieving these particular goals. But careers don't take place in a vacuum. They're actually tied to our own circumstances and the environments around us. And if the last 18 months has shown us anything, is that circumstances can change really quickly. Things can get turned upside down from a personal perspective. And these do play and have a part in our careers as well. And when we're perhaps clinging onto an old goal, it can feel really tough. It can feel like pushing a boulder uphill, which is why it's such a relief to get to Friday. But if you're honest with yourself and acknowledge that perhaps these goals are still no longer relevant, then you open the door for other options, to think about other ways, new goals, new directions. I'm not saying it is easy, but what point I really want to make to you today is that your goals need to be your own. You have to really want them and own them and be prepared to take the actions needed to achieve them. And if you have that vision, then that's so much easier. So, are your career goals still relevant?